show you something new. Let me give you all my truth. Love in the moment, you gotta own it. Let's not waste no time. I don't wanna rewind, I've seen enough plays. Live through the rough days. Had to put some niggas in the right place. Took a few licks and I kept pace. I'ma run it up cause I know how to do it. Skip the small talk cause I'm getting straight to it. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space. Can't hold back, I can't hold back no more. Love in the can't hold back, you gotta own it. Can't hold back no more. Can't hold back, can't hold back no more. Yeah, yeah. I'm done being silent, but I don't feel like I need to speak about it. I'm not running from you no more. So I open up my heart, and I'm hoping we're not far. Cause memories pass by me. Let me show you something new. Let me give you all my truth. Love in the moment, you gotta own it. Let's not waste no time. I don't wanna rewind, I've seen enough plays. Live through the rough days. Had to put some niggas in the right place. Took a few licks and I kept pace. I'ma run it up cause I know how to do it. Skip the small talk cause I'm getting straight to it. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space. Butterflies, don't make me wait. Look so hard but still can't read my face. Peace sign, tucked on my waist. Caught in the middle of the air, I'm out of space.
What they think they say, 'cause if they ain't seeing you, definitely ain't seeing me. I do this music 'cause you love it, oh yeah. And and I swear that I ain't going nowhere. And I know, I know people making incredible thing. Yeah, all I need is one. Cause too many is too many, overdue, overdone. I got siblings, I got cousins and friends, come dime a dozen, but can't none of them do me like you. I'm so deaf to the clamor. I'm a nail, you the hammer, tucked in, pajamas, freeze frame like a camera. And I ain't going nowhere, the only way I'ma go there is if I'm riding shotgun with you, yo. Cause ain't nobody told me this life be getting lonely, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. Others they be phony, they judge me and they stone me, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. You my one and only. Yeah, you're my one and only. Yeah, you're my one and only. Yeah, you're my one and only. You're my one and only.
Start the day and flip the night over. I keep friends close and my kryptonite closer. I'm Superman, but I'm marvelous grand bliss. Dumb it down so they can understand this. To make it plain, I'm taking plain citation. I'm slipping, you make it rain and my heart's racing. Traction for this action, I'm like a fiend. You came through, wheels took off and grew wings.
Told me this life be getting lonely, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. Others they be phony, they judge me and they stone me, so I gotta look to you, cause you my one and only. You my one and only. You're 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 my one and only. Was late for prayer, rushing to get there. Oh, finally made it in the house, dropped down on my knees, trying to get my mind to just fall in line. I gotta handle my business, gotta shore up my witness. My objective is against the floor. It's almost 9 o'clock and the music's about to drop. Gotta get my worship on. That's when she walked into the room and the room lit up. Tried to block her out my view, but it wasn't enough. I ain't even trying to fall, no. About to panic before I even know my name. Calm down, pastor's about to go. Trying to get this word, but I can't wait till service over. Gotta figure out something to say before it gets too late. It just might be the dynamite about to blow. I finally see the light. Thought I know, give me a chance. dismissal. Everybody hanging around. She's over there sitting down, low key. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid the crowd. Not trying to hear what they talking about. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get across the room. All I need is just a second time. I can tell you one thing, if she's all about the game, then I'm all about the ring, yeah. Now she's gathering her things while I'm walking away, trying to catch her before she leaves, still don't know what to say. Hey, excuse me. I was trying to catch you before you leave just to say hello.
Hey, what's up?
You know, I'm kind of nervous, and I saw you when you walked in, and I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even focus. So I just really wanted to know, what's your name? It just might be the dynamite, about to blow. I finally seen the light. Thought I know, give me the chance to get it right. Wanna probably be alright, but too good put that into flight. It just might be the dynamite. It's for sure. I got a lot of girls to fight before I go. Please help me keep my game tight. Feels like I've been waiting on you. It's that dynamite, yeah. That dynamite. That dynamite love. 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 Dynamite. That dynamite love. That dynamite.
Yo. What's good? What's good? Everybody that is on so far, how y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? First day of spring forward. So I know we all probably feeling that hour of sleep that we lost. Shoot, man. How y'all feeling? Beth is on her way. She'll be here in a little bit. She getting ready and everything. What I want y'all to go ahead and do while we waiting, go ahead and share the stream. Go ahead and let's get the likes up. And we're gonna have a good show tonight. I don't know if we got a whole lot planned, but I think those make for the best shows as we've seen so far. Let's see. I said y'all tired, yeah. Yep. I do feel like we should just stay at the current, whatever the current situation is, where it's light outside until 7, 8 o'clock, because, in fall, winter time, when it gets dark at like 4:35, it's trash. I think it's better this way, so we shouldn't fall back when fall hits. We should just keep it the same, I feel like. Welcome, Joy. We played one of your videos last week, and you weren't here to respond to it. I forgot what it was about, but you did send a video in. Let's see. It's hot in here, so while I get things set up, I am going to adjust the temperature. We just got back from Tampa. We was in Tampa for almost 2 weeks. Clearwater, Tampa. We stayed in Tampa, but we were doing some training in Clearwater. So we're just getting set up. Some of the plants that you see behind me, they look alive, but they struggling a little bit due to lack of water and care. Yeah, we're just getting back to the crib. Hi, Jeremiah. Yeah, Joy sends videos to our Instagram every week, and that's the first one I actually played. And actually, before Beth gets here, if anybody has any videos that they want us to react to, go ahead and DM them to us on Instagram. Go ahead and shoot us a DM on Instagram, and we'll see if we can get a video played for a reaction. The problem is y'all be sending stuff that's not really, you know, funny or worth reacting to. So I'm gonna pull up the page now and see what we got. All right, cool. Well, shoot. Like I said, Beth is she just walked past. I don't know what she's doing, but let's go ahead and get to roll call. Let's go ahead and get the roll call tonight. Go ahead and drop your name in the chat. Let's go ahead and get the show started. I'm gonna read through these names. Shout y'all out. Attendance. Go ahead and drop your name in the chat. Actually, tonight, I want you to let me see what my latest emoji that I sent was, and that's the one we'll send in the chat tonight. Never mind. Let's y'all send some owls in the chat. Put some owls in the chat for tonight. Send some owls to the chat. All right, as you put it in, I'll go ahead and shout you out. All right, let me see what y'all sent. I'm gonna go ahead and I can't play that. Y'all playing. All right, shout out Kayla Eaglin, what's good, Cuzzo. That guy Eli, what's good, Eli. Kingdom Style Corner, Nick and Lauren, what's good. Hope y'all are having a great night. Glad to have y'all on rocking with us. Ebony, what's good. Good to see you in the chat. Jaja, Bubbles, aka Joy. I think you should change your screen name. Miss Caitlin Sanders, how you doing? Shout out to Albany, Georgia. Monet was good. How you feeling? Lene, what's happening? Kashayla, what's good? Layla, shout out to you. Kevin, what's good, man? Kevin, we met Kevin while we was in Tampa. I'll shout you back out when Beth gets here so we can give you a proper shout out. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Extra Credit. Nene, what's good? Tia, what's happening? Jeremiah, it's not an owl, but we'll roll with it anyway, I guess. Man, I can't play this video. Y'all play too much. Y'all play way too much. Taylor, what's good? Y'all, I'm trying to stall for Beth the best I can because y'all come to see Beth and interact with Beth, so I'm just, I just work all the tech stuff and support her. I'm like her sidekick. All right, let me see what we got for this Extra Credit video submission. Actually, let me just download it. I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, let me see if I can download this. Are you coming to the show?
Hey guys.
Go sit down.
Okay.
Y'all, Beth forgot that the show was today. I was asking her to send the link, and she was like, "What link?" Beth normally generates the new show links so we can post it on our pages so people can click on it easy and be able to get to it. So, I'm about to set your camera. Let me see. Your camera's too low. But yeah, it's just shout outs. Let me see if we had anybody else that popped in. Shannon, what's good?
What's up, everybody?
What is Nene talking about Kiyomi? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Is she talking to me?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Still going the wrong way. Thanks, babe. What? What did you just say? I'm not fooling around with you. Not tonight. Go sit down. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. It's week what? 18, 19? What week is it? Oh Lord. What? Daniel's talking crazy. Daniel's talking crazy. It's week 18. And it's exciting to be back, okay? I did forget, I'm not gonna lie, I did forget about you guys just a little, but I just want y'all to understand that it's been a lot going on, okay? It's been a lot going on. I think that me being a little bit, forgetful is fair, given the circumstances of my last couple of weeks. So, we're back from Florida. Kevin has made it onto my list of favorite people. Kevin, thank you for joining the show. Dang, I was late and Kevin's on. Kevin's our new friend that we met while we were in Florida. Him and their entire team, just incredible people. Every single one of them. All right, Daniel, what we got? Where are we at?
I don't know. You want to talk about Florida a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm loading up a video that someone sent.
Okay,
Trying
cool.
to get your light straight. You just look.
I know.
You look greasy.
I do look. I think I just am greasy.
You sweating?
Yeah, because I was rushing, and when I rush, I sweat. Late again, termination. How are you gonna fire me, Kevin? You can't fire me, okay? I don't work for you anymore. Daniel, keep it on you so I can fix it.
All right, let's see. All right, cool. Man, my phone has been going off nonstop for the past couple of weeks. It's actually ridiculous. Let's see. I'm going to play a video submission, guys, when Beth sits back down. I just want to give a preface that I don't know. I don't. If this video is not funny, this will be the last time we take a student submission for a video. I just want y'all to know that this will be the last time we play a video. So,
Who sent it? Who sent it?
Why are they gassing you? All right, here we go. We got a video submission.
I heard it's a YouTuber in here.
For real?
Yeah. Matter of fact, there he go right there. He be giving
the
tall one. He give away money.
He ain't bullshit.
If he ask you to buy him something, you better say yeah.
I hope he do.
Hey, excuse me. How y'all doing? Hey, y'all think y'all could buy this chicken for me and my kids? I'm just trying to get it real quick.
Yeah, I get it.
Dang, you said that pretty fast.
Yeah, I'll do a good deed today.
Just for the day.
Y'all do it any other days?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, thank y'all. I don't know why y'all
Hey,
pay for the groceries.
yeah.
Who said I was doing that?
What the dude said you was supposed to pay for groceries.
Oh, he said I do giveaways?
Yeah.
Oh, that was my homeboy. Yeah, we about to eat this chicken together, actually.
What? I just
Yeah.
saw you give it to the doorman, the money.
Yeah. I gave him the money, but I didn't say I was gonna give y'all nothing.
Damn.
Yeah, this so I can get food for free. Thank y'all. Yeah. Hey, thank you though. Thank you. Hey, I left my wallet at home. Do you mind buying this for me?
I got you.
You got me? Guess what? You're our lucky winner. You just won $10,000.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious. Yes.
10,000?
Yes, you just won 10,000.
Oh, hell no, I'm not shopping at Kroger no more. I'm going
Wait,
home.
man, what about?
Hey,
What?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
How?
You told us.
boy, and I've seen the dwarf get the money, but it's you the whole time doing this shit. Let me call my daddy.
Don't call your daddy. Don't call your daddy now.
All right, you want to tell us about Florida?
Yeah, let's talk about Florida. 'Cause I don't know what that was, and I don't have anything to say.
I'm confused.
Anyways, so we went to Florida.
That submission was such
And
an L. Oh
It
my
was.
God.
It was. First of all, give that person a tally mark for their credibility being not credible. Because what was that? Okay, what was that? I don't even know what I just watched. Guys, we have to do better. Don't. First of all, Daniel, you're gonna have to screen this stuff. You can't just blind play this stuff. We just wasted like 2 minutes of our life watching that. All right. Anyways, so let's talk about Florida. Guys, I left my child, well, all of my children, but you know, I have grown kids and then I have like
a lot to unpack.
kids.
You know. I'm reading the chat.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, she took ownership of it. I won't let you down. Disappointed faces.
Wait, Nene sent it?
Yeah, someone said, dang. Someone said, well, it's been fun, guys. Yeah, don't take no more submissions. Yeah.
It's okay. What we're going to do as a class,
Face did not move on my soul.
we're going to do better. We're going to bring our grades up, okay? And that's all. We're going to work on this. You know, it doesn't have to stay like this forever. We can improve. We can grow. And that's all we got to do. We just got to do better. Okay. Now, you ready? Did you just put a hat on or you were already wearing that?
I was already wearing it.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay. So, back to what I was saying, y'all. We did an 11-day trip, 11 night trip to Florida. Y'all, I left my little Dally girl. I missed her so much. I missed all my kids. Like,
I just miss.
You missed all your kids.
I miss Dallas the most.
Fair enough. Yeah. She's one, you know how it is. She's one and cute, but it was so good. When we got home, we lifted up the garage door and they just came running outside. It was so cute.
They ran to you.
Yeah, they did.
And Dallas reached for me first. She reached for both of us, but she reached for me first.
No. I held her first and then she reached for you. I was holding her when I gave her to you. Yeah,
but you were holding her for it was like 5 seconds, and she was like, I want my dad.
There's nothing wrong with that, babe. It's not a competition.
No, it's not, but I'm just accurately telling the story.
Whatever. Okay, so anyways, it was so good to see the kids, but we went to Florida. We did our training. Shout out to Launch Clearwater, the whole team. Thomas, Kevin, Eddie, Kaylee, everybody was amazing. I left super inspired. I think that when we came back here, Kevin, the way that I wish we could call y'all last night after we walked into,
there may be some people on now that weren't on last week when we made the announcements.
Okay, go ahead.
To answer the quick question in the chat, there will be no more video submissions. Do you want to blind do one more and let them redeem themselves?
If somebody wants to redeem themselves, tonight is the night to get your privileges back. DM
the video to Extra Credit.
The Extra Credit.
The Extra Credit on Instagram. And if the video is good,
passable, you guys can get your privileges back.
All right.
Nene, do not send anything.
Yeah. What was I about to say? Okay. Oh, yeah. For those who weren't on last week, we announced to our Extra Credit family, we haven't really did like a press release, or we got something cool planned for how we'll do a press release and everything. But Beth and I have bought a trampoline park that we are converting into a full-on family entertainment center.
Yep.
And after we got back, I got where's my wallet? I got the keys. Got the keys last night, and I got some more keys today.
I need to put an air tag in your key holder, cause you be losing your keys too much.
Well, I got the keys. Anyways, I got the keys, and I did a walkthrough last night, and we're gonna have to definitely vlog this whole
whole thing.
experience,
The whole thing.
because I started feeling like we might have made a mistake.
Wait, you did? Last night?
That's y'all got to realize when we talk about our
Yeah.
trip to Florida. We went to Florida. What we're talking about, we went there to train. For those who weren't on last week when we made the announcement. And so when we got back from training, we trained at a fairly new park. So the park has like all the updates, all the bells and whistles.
And not only was it new, it's very well ran. It is very excellent, which if anybody knows, me and Dan know, as far as like
It's like a good 8 out of 10 as far as how well it's ran.
why are you messing with Kevin? Guys, I'm serious. Like it's actually like it's like 9.98 out of 10. Like, you know, there's always room for improvement anywhere, but I'm telling you, they run a very tight ship. They're very excellent. They care about what they're doing, and they don't cut corners. And I really appreciated, you know, the experience we had there. So
when we got back, I was just like,
we came
man,
back and
like I already was looking at it like it was decent, but this could kind of be some of the conversation for tonight. Once you are exposed to
Jeremiah, first of all, don't do that. You see what he's saying?
what?
First of all, Kevin's getting emotional, and Jeremiah is trying to play us. Anyway,
I mean,
technically yes,
yeah, you know.
but we're turning it around. We're taking it
Yeah.
up, so don't even worry.
But there's a lot of benefits that we have that we can play into. But anyways, man, when I like sometimes when you experience like if you go on vacation and you stay at a nice hotel for the first time, then it's like
It's kind of hard to go back.
I get it. It's hard to go back. If you fly first class,
Yeah.
and you know, and I mean that might not be the greatest example because I've been in first class and I fly private
First
sometimes
class
as well.
on
And
Emirates. You can use like Emirates as an example.
yeah, maybe like a long flight.
Yeah.
But like, you know, maybe if you're flying, you know, out of the country and you sit in first class with the seats that lay all the way back, and then you have to take that same flight cramped up in the back, you kind of are like, I can't go back to that.
Yeah.
So it's like exposure kind of like puts things in perspective. You know what I mean? So we can kind of break that down in other ways tonight. But yeah, when I got back, bro, last night, I was like, man, the arcade games trash.
Everything just looks like it came straight out the 90s. Like I'm not really.
It wasn't an issue just 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I was like, yeah, that's what arcade games look like, bro.
No, I knew. I knew.
Some of these new arcade games.
But you want to know why I knew? Because I'm the one who takes the kids to birthday parties. So like, if we go to Uptown or we go to whatever, I knew that stuff was.
So all the
crap.
ops.
I mean,
Well, now I mean,
I take them. I take them.
bro. Give us like. I can't put no time on. I don't know how
We
much.
can't. Just give us some time. Give us some time, okay?
Yeah, but man, I get back. I'm like, bro, they got the old Jurassic. You know, a lot of places have the Jurassic Park game.
Oh, we played that one in Clearwater.
Yeah, it was like a new nice one. Like it's kind of the same storyline, but it's like newer and nicer. I looked at I was like, bro, we got you know, like I'm not trying to complain, like, but I got back and I was just kind of, you know, let down. I was like, it was closed last night, but it was like trash, still in the trash cans.
There was trash on the trampolines.
There was trash on the trampoline. I don't want to talk trash about.
We can't do too much.
The team that we're
We don't
inheriting.
we don't have to do too much, but just know, Kevin, we're gonna send you guys an email.
I was kind of pissed.
Yeah, it was like
I let some words slip.
There was some really bad, there was some really bad stuff that we found, and
But y'all, the potential to take something that's not excellent and make it excellent is going to be fun. and I think that it would be a missed opportunity not to document it. So
Yeah.
we are not going to talk about it too much here,
Right.
but we are going to kind of try to really document things, and
we'll put it out some one way or another.
And it's going to be the spot. It's going to be the spot that you want to come and hang out at. It's going to be so much more than just trampolines. Like trampolines is going to be like one of the things and not the main thing.
Yeah. Couple comments. So, Kevin said the Lord was definitely in the midst of training. I'm in your corner 100%. Thank you. I couldn't agree more. I felt like everything that needed to be covered, at least for us, and everything we needed to see, like God made it happen. It was just so amazing. I've been there a few years ago and it's not that good. Yeah. So 3 years ago had nothing to do with us. So
I would take responsibility for everything from tomorrow. Forward. That's still not fair. But
yeah, it's not really fair.
Yeah,
we need a little time.
I just got the keys, and y'all already know how we,
Now you know what's possible. So looking forward to this journey. Yeah, I think that's one of the big things is that like exposure is everything. And we know this, but sometimes like unless you're exposed to something, you don't realize like what you have access to, what you could be, what you could become, what's possible. And I think that going to Clearwater for us was that. It was exposure in a big way. And I think that we know excellence, like, the backgrounds that we come from, like we know excellence, we know operations, things like that. But like just seeing in action, the culture of the team, just like, again, like being exposed was so important. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Not to sound like a broken record, but it really was.
It's going to be the dopest park in the area. And y'all already know that. If y'all know us, you already know
we have some things up our sleeve.
It's going to take some time.
Yeah.
But it's about to be, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be like that.
Do we have Pac-Man? I did not see Pac-Man in there.
No. Matter of fact, before we get deeper into that concept of a subject, drop in the chat what arcade games y'all think we should have.
I don't care what y'all say. We're getting the poop in the toilet game.
They don't know what you're talking about. You sound silly.
So in Clearwater, there's this game where you have to like take all these doo-doo balls and you have to like get 50 of them in the toilet. This sounds so crazy. One of the owners' kids picked it out. But it's actually really fun and it's low-key a workout. Like I was kind of like breaking a sweat trying to play that game. Daniel, did you have fun playing that game?
Yeah, it was cool.
Exactly. Yeah, you're trying to play it off. But you did like that game because you kept going back to play it. Anyways, it was funny because the maintenance guy in Clearwater, I got one of the balls stuck under the rim of the toilet. And I came in around the corner and I was like, yeah, Garrett, there is like some poop stuck under the toilet seat. And he just looked at me like, what the? And I was cracking up and I was like, it's the game. He's like, oh. He was like, I was about to say. It was really funny. But anyways, okay, we got some games rolling in. You want to read them?
I want to start with Dance Dance Revolution.
Did somebody say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that works. I saw the Connect for a basketball game. I didn't play it, but
it was there.
I don't think they had it there.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have it. But I know people get that. I know.
You have to throw the basketball to make Connect Four.
I know an individual that y'all all know as well that gets down on Dance Dance Revolution.
Is it Darnell? Oh yeah, Darnell. Yes.
We gotta have Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution is one of those games where people like keep coming back for the high score to beat the high score to get the next high score, isn't it? Isn't that one of those games?
I mean, you just be stepping on the
stuff. But like people really try to like top that score.
Yeah, Guitar Hero. I like the Big Buck. I will go to arcade and just play the Big Buck Hunter. Is that like a dad game to play?
I actually don't know what that is. Crossy Road. I need to take a screenshot because I don't know what these games are. Crossy.
Crossy Road. Gotta have Pac-Man. Some newer stuff. He said we gave 8 out of 10 because of the fruit flies. Yeah, fruit flies just we don't.
Stuff happens.
We're not going to speak about that. Yeah,
Honestly, they weren't as annoying as they could be. Air hockey. I think there is air hockey already there.
Hunting games.
Guitar
the
Hero. People still play
Galaga.
Guitar Hero. We need some little
Galaga.
kids to tell
Racing
us.
games with the gear shift. You know, y'all may be kind of old. Y'all may
Yeah.
not really know what.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, we need little kids because you guys are talking about nostalgic games, which is cool. But our main clientele are not y'all's age.
Well, if you got kids, then you know.
Yeah.
So we gotta have a good mix of
Galaga and
different
Pac-Man. Well, actually, Miss Pac-Man. Those are the two games I grew up on because we had them in our basement, and those are the two main games that I'm familiar with, other than Dance Dance Revolution and Foosball. Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all
I don't know if
talking
we do
about
Foosball.
Galaga and
Foosball
Sonic?
It's not an arcade game, is it?
Galaga, Sonic, no.
VR station. Y'all like
Atari.
VR?
I think this is the wrong.
The wrong group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on. No, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Can you think of some other examples of things that after you experienced like the good version of it, like you just won't go back? And so I'll pose that question to the chat as well. Like, what's something that you experienced and it ruined the previous version of whatever that experience was?
When vegan people eat real cheese. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, this is a good question. Do you have one?
Girlfriends.
How do you always have something so out of pocket to say?
Y'all ever been, well, I know some in the chat is married, including me. But
okay.
y'all ever been
Talk
dating
that talk.
somebody and then like
Oh,
you
that's a
didn't
good
realize how bad they treated you until you got with somebody that actually was like that?
one. Yeah.
And you thought that you had a good situation or you thought it was a decent situation, but then you didn't realize like, man, that person must have really hated me. That's my that's my submission.
That's real because some people like they'll put up with so much before they realize that like you don't have to put up with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that like
I think I know what you're about to say.
no, go ahead.
I think that's why you have to have a roster.
What?
Before you get married,
That is
you need
not
to
what I was
have.
gonna say. I that's not what I was gonna say.
But how can you know if you're just keyed in on one person? How can you know if you just
I do think that you should experience some things, experience life. You know, for most people.
What does that
This
mean?
is not. This
What
is
does
not
that
for
mean?
everybody.
Expound.
You trying to trap me?
No, I'm just.
I mean, okay, so it's different for different people, right? I mean, I think that obviously the more experiences you have, the more points of reference that you have, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everybody just needs to date as many people as possible to find out what they like. You can experience the same thing in friendships. Sometimes it takes something better to figure out what you didn't like. I don't know about having a roster, but I do think that you can, have multiple experiences without having a quote unquote roster. I think the idea of having a roster
Well, no,
is
yeah, maybe with
It's a
saying
little
roster,
it's misguided.
you're trying too hard to like do something. But I mean, options is always good because you can. This whole thing is about exposure. Is all about comparing and contrasting. It's
about perspective too.
but that's what it is.
A bigger picture.
But perspective has to do with contrast. It's like now that I've experienced this, that doesn't look as good because I
Yeah.
have something that is the polar opposite.
yeah.
Let's come back to that. Someone said grocery stores.
This is so real. Like going inside of Walmart or even most Kroger's and then going to Wegmans or Whole Foods. It's like
Whole Foods is kind
the
of.
Kroger by our house smells like sewage.
I love that Kroger.
Why?
It just feels like
It's like a comfort
like
Kroger.
home. Yeah, it's a comfort
Because you've
Kroger.
grown up like,
Well,
being by it for so long.
I grew up going to Food Lion, and I don't understand why we don't go to Food Lion. And a lot of people hate
You
on
don't
Food
understand
Lion.
why who doesn't go to Food Lion?
It's the same food that's there. And I'm just like, Food Lion
I know
is
you lying.
it's the same stuff.
You food lion. Just laugh, babe. Whatever. Anyways, listen. All I'm going to say is I don't know how to work Food Lion. Like, there's different stores that you have to know how to work them. Like, I don't know where anything is in there. It's frustrating. It's the same with Publix. Like,
every grocery store has the list of stuff. Is it the
Shut up, Drew.
Is it the aesthetics? Because my thing was like earlier on when we were trying to budget our groceries and we were saying we want to spend this much a week on groceries, which some of y'all need to probably do. I know we had our financial conversation a couple weeks back, but like, you know, we have an amount that we set aside for groceries every month. And early on, we could do that by going to Kroger, right?
We have a.
And then we started going to Whole Foods, and we saw that like
We did not go to Whole Foods.
when I was doing the groceries, I started going to Whole Foods a little bit when we were living at Foxdowns.
To Short Pump?
Yes.
Oh, I've never been.
I wanted to like level up the level, but then I saw like
You trying to be big when little got you?
I mean, I realized that this is the difference.
Yeah.
It's I mean, maybe the quality of the meats are different, pause, and maybe the quality of like I don't know, some other stuff, but like the cereals and all that stuff is the same, but it costs more. So I want to know, like with grocery stores, what is it that makes one grocery store better than the other grocery stores?
It's a whole experience, right? It's not just about aesthetics because it's a grocery store. If it's clean, okay, if it's well stocked, if it has fresh produce, like if the layout of the store feels proper, they carry good brands, like these are all important things. Like if it doesn't smell like sewage, like let's just start there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go in the produce section of the store and it smells like something's coming from underground. Like it's very bad. Publix seems to have pretty fresh produce and stuff. I just don't live close enough to one to be going to Publix all the time.
It seems like the chat is like Food Lion might be slept on.
I don't even like the name or the branding of Food Lion. That's part of the problem. I also don't like the layout of the stores. It's just giving me nothing. Just giving me nothing. So
Growing up, that was like the place.
I'm so glad you had that experience. Trader Joe's or Wegmans.
Someone said Aldi.
Demetrius, come on, like, you know.
We need a part
Bougie.
2 for the finance segment, for real.
I don't go to
Maybe
Trader
we'll
Joe's.
take some questions tonight and get back into that
Okay.
after we finish with this. I don't know.
Yeah, fruit that actually lasts. Like, stop playing with me, Kroger.
Trader Joe's.
Wegmans
or
for the win,
Wegmans.
100%. I don't go to Trader Joe's nearly enough.
Fruit that actually lasts. Y'all realize it's all the same fruit, right?
No, because sometimes like stuff, like there's stuff when you buy it, it's on its last leg. Like, who wants to deal with that?
That's
you know
everywhere,
how
though.
you know how you order chips from Amazon and it's like they're about to expire in 3 weeks. You know how like for the youth ministry, like we'll do that.
Yeah.
Some grocery stores are like that.
Yeah, because that's what they teach you in retail. You put what is it? First, last.
First in, first out.
Yeah, first in, first out.
What did you just call it?
I was just.
We're keeping you out the kitchen. Anyways.
I know the principle though. You know, I was trying to explain.
Costco or Sam's. Yes, we have another one that just opened. Is it BJ's? Did we get a BJ's here? I think we got a BJ's.
Yeah, we got a BJ's.
Costco, Sam's, you know, Aldi. We have a Costco through our job. Kroger, Christian, stop talking about Kroger. Just let it go. Let it go.
Trying to think of something else. I would say socks and undergarments. Quality socks and undergarments. It makes it's like once you get the good stuff, it's like you get it.
Yeah.
And I would say that reminds me also of like good sheets and bedding.
Yeah. All that stuff is true. Sorry.
Are you being weird?
I started glitching out because I was reading comments and listening to you, and I was like, okay. Yeah. Lene said it's FIFO. First in, first out. Nail salons. Yeah, I would say. Oh wait, no.
No,
Nene
let's talk about that.
Let me go back.
Some of these nail. Okay.
Let me go back one. We'll come back to the nails because Nene said, but the sushi though, and she's referring to the grocery store sushi. But sushi is one of those things that once you've had good sushi, you do not want the grocery store sushi anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like.
Yeah, because I
Listen.
prefer nigiri, which is not the sushi rolls, but it's like the piece of salmon.
Oh
and
wait,
the
we're getting
rice.
we're getting some real good things suggestions. Okay, hold on. So if you go to Miami, go to Osaka, get the Wagyu beef seared sushi. I don't even know exactly what it's called. I just know that it tastes like heaven. And last time I went there, I was pregnant and I couldn't eat it. But
I did.
We didn't even go there.
Oh, you're not talking about that time when we went?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking about the last time I had it was before Dallas was born. Yeah, Wegmans sushi is good if it's fresh. But again, it's still not better than
Wegmans ready to go meals are not good. They they're not good.
What are you talking about?
Wegmans like ready to go meals. Like
the ones you have to heat up?
Yeah, like their food. Wegmans food ain't like when you grew up with U-Crops ready food. Like
this conversation is not interesting me. Can we talk about something else?
You don't know about U-Crops. You didn't grow up here.
Nope.
Shout out to Bobby U-Crops.
Okay. Anyways, all right. So they're also now talking about nail salons. Daniel, you seem like you had something to say.
Y'all nails, man. Like some nail techs don't know how to get the shape right. And some of y'all don't know that the shape is off because y'all be posing with the nails and taking pictures of them. And I just be like, why the nails look bulgy? Or like
All right.
Or they'll be like this.
Daniel, before we give everybody anxiety about their nails.
Okay, sorry guys.
I just need y'all to know something about my husband. Okay? Daniel is so creative. Why are you laughing? You're making me laugh. Okay.
Because you're never this careful with your words. You just say stuff.
No. I know. I usually just say stuff. So Daniel is also a heavy visionary, and he tends to be very particular, okay? Which can come across as picky and shallow and but he's detailed. So he notices a lot of things that most people wouldn't think about. So most guys are like, oh yeah, their nails, they're pink. They're white nails, and Daniel's like, those are bad nails. Why are they bulging?
Let me pull up. Let me find a picture. Hold on.
My god!
Because y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. And if your nails look like this, then fire your nail tech tomorrow.
Daniel is very, very detailed. Yeah, the Russians. I do want to get a Russian manicure. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a completely dry manicure. Everything's dry. They're not soaking your nails in water and putting cuticle remover on them. Everything is dry, but they get your cuticles pushed back so far that your manicure literally lasts so long. And I really do want to try that. So Lene, if you find a good one in the area, let me know, because I'm picky about, I don't just go to the nail salon and get my nails done because I can do them at least that well as a regular person. But there are specialists, that would definitely do better than me. But typically I just do my own nails. But yeah.
Let's come back to nails. But someone said toilet paper, tissue, paper towels. Toilet paper being the most important one. Guys, if you are using single ply paper, I encourage you to go to the next step up. Like I know sometimes when it comes down to saving money and doing what you can do your thing. But when you go to that nice Charmin double ply toilet paper, when you go and try to use single ply again, I mean, you feel like you're wiping yourself with tissue
Why
paper.
is it shredding up into bits and pieces? Like, that's what I want to know. The Airbnb we stayed at had terrible toilet paper. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And you think you're saving money, but you have to use a lot more of it to get the job done.
Yeah.
You're not saving anything. So don't skimp on your toilet paper, guys. You deserve it. You deserve the best on your buns.
And your buns will thank you.
Your buns.
I feel like that's a campaign. I feel like that exists.
It already is?
I think so.
Okay.
Before we get to the next ones, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all two different nails.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Guys, this is not okay.
Where did you find this? She just knew her nails were cute though. Maybe she was taking the picture as like a review, like this is not what I wanted. They're wider at the top than they are at the bottom. I don't know how we managed that.
This is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not weird or feminine for like looking at nails like this and feeling like, nah, those ain't it. Right? Am I right to feel like I don't like these?
Yeah, because you don't know who they belong to and you can't see their face. So, yes.
All right. Let me bring up another example. These ones are a little bit better, but they're still terrible.
You make me so nervous.
Now, there may be some of you that are looking at these like, I don't see the problem.
It was a tattoo, I think, Joy.
What do you think, Beth?
I think they're fine for somebody.
Are these good nails? Yes or no? Are you go? Anyways, I feel like I'm treading on thin ice because Beth is refusing to join in on my shenanigans. So I'm feeling like this may be dangerous territory. I don't know.
The first one's very awful, very bad, but I think that was like clear from the picture. And that was maybe a more exaggerated version of something that you may see in real life. Now, the second picture, I feel that that's okay for somebody. Like, I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
I'm trying to be nice. Anyways. Yeah. Anyways. At that point, if I saw somebody and that's how their nails looked, I'd be happy for them. Like, I think it's okay, you know? Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm reading through these. All right, cleaning products. Yeah. Like I said, I got to screw up a little bit. U-Crops. Yeah, U-Crops was goated. U-Crops used to have the people that walked you out to your car and put your groceries in your car for you and stuff like that. They had great rainbow cookies.
They still have the rainbow cookies. At
So
Kroger.
said before we give everyone anxiety about their nails. I'm sorry, guys.
That's what I said. She was repeating me.
Makeup artists and photographers. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Having folks looking casket ready. Yikes.
That's about makeup.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any other ones. They up here talking about potato wedges and chicken, breakfast pizza.
Y'all are reminiscing about U-Crops.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think the thing is, and I'm sure I'm sure if we wanted to pull out the Bible tonight, we could. But I think the principle is just like once you once you experience greater, for a lot of us who have come to Christ, like once you experience God's love, it kind of changes your life. There's a lot of people who say when they came to Christ, like the colors that they saw, in terms of just outside, like life became brighter for them. They'll express that. You might have thought that you had joy until you've experienced the joy of Christ. And there's just different things, even on the spiritual side, that once you experience the real thing, you can't go back to the fake thing anymore. I think this is true for so many things. I think it's even like with fragrances, it's like there's things that you might have thought used to smell good, but then when you smell something that's natural and with real ingredients, you'll smell something that is, less expensive and synthetic, and you'll actually say, man, this is synthetic smelling. There's all types of different things. The quality of lotion that you put on your body. Sometimes you can use lotion, and as soon as you go outside, especially here in Virginia when it's cold, you're ashy again. But there's certain lotion that does better, that locks in the moisture and gives you a nice little glow. There's so many different things, that ultimately is just better quality, and I think that I don't know, food, there's so many different things. And so I don't know, what principle do we want to point out with this?
I just think that
should you force yourself to experience greater, or is it just that we need to pay attention more? I don't know. Like, what would we say?
Yeah, I think that just like being aware is like huge. I think that when you're aware not only to what's around you and what's available, what you have at your disposal in the world, but also being aware and in tune to the Holy Spirit, to what he's speaking to you, because it's not only in the things that you see with your natural eye or the things that you can notice or the things that you can hear, but it's also in the things that you can know and understand. And once the Holy Spirit enlightens you to maybe an idea or a thought or a plan that you never thought of before, now it makes you see everything else differently, like enlightened you, and I think that word enlightenment is like pretty big, because that's really what it is. Like, I feel like when we went down there, like we were enlightened to something, we were exposed to something, and once you receive that light on you, like you can't go back to darkness. Like you can't, be okay with it. Like you start to see other things differently. And I think that sometimes even in our life, like when we might feel like there's no way, like we don't see a way, but then the Holy Spirit might drop something in your spirit that illuminates a path that you didn't see before. And that changes everything, And then it causes you to look at your situation differently. So I think that could be definitely part of it. But then also sometimes God will allow you to be exposed to something in order for you to make a shift and change your behavior, because you might have been okay with things this way until you were exposed to them that way. And now you got to change up how you're doing it. You have to be more excellent. You can't be lazy. You have to get up earlier to execute this and to see things this way or that way. And this is even, it might be, it could be fitness related. Like you have to really discipline yourself to like eat right and to work out, So it could be anything. But you definitely have to allow yourself to be open to what that change is, to what that enlightenment is, and make those shifts.
Yeah. Someone said staying in your own room on vacation versus sharing.
Yep. That's a good one.
Yeah, and I got a story about that.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
You remember the Cincinnati trip?
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's preface this by saying we are so thankful for this trip that we were able to go on with our family. Talk about it, babe.
As a married man, you want to be able to have privacy with your wife on vacation, right?
Talk that talk.
I don't do the planning for the family vacations. I don't pick whatever it is. But normally, if I'm going on vacation, I prefer to stay at a hotel rather than an Airbnb.
Why?
The amenities, room service, the cleaners come, privacy,
Room service, which is part of the amenities.
yeah, just support of being in a hotel with the staff.
Yeah.
So I much prefer that. And when you go on vacation with people, have y'all ever now we went on a business trip and we stayed in an Airbnb and everything was cool. That was the proper uses of an Airbnb. Staying somewhere for that long, let's get an Airbnb and let's just do what we do. But for vacation, have you ever split the cost for Airbnb with your friends? And then when you get there, all the rooms in that house are not created equal. So, who gets the master suite? But the house costs $2,000 and we all put up $500. Who gets the nice private bathroom in the master suite versus the person who has the room that was advertised as a room, but it's actually a closet with the mattress in it, which has happened to us before. And I want to give a shout out to one of my close friends for taking that L. But that's part of the problem with Airbnb. But anyways, back to the hotel thing. I much prefer hotels, especially when you're on vacation, because when you have to split money with people when you get an Airbnb, like most of the time it's not. The only house that's good for that are the houses in Kissimmee, Florida, where it's like there's 3 master bedrooms in the same house.
Usually there's like 2. And then but the other rooms are
really nice. Yeah.
So if you get the good ones.
But
yeah, I think that people should be able to draw straws for who should be able to pay more for the master. Number one, if you get the master, you should absolutely pay more. But you should be able to put in your bid for more or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But let me tell you about this Airbnb that my sister Well, I let it out the bag. So someone planned the trip. I didn't plan the trip, and everyone had okay, this is your room, this is your room, this is your room. Let me start off with the worst room. My brother, before he got married, had to sleep on a cot.
No, it was a hammock.
A hammock in the kitchen. Just awful trip planning. Oh, it said it slept this many people. This man slept on a hammock for the entire week in the kitchen. And this is an issue because it's not a matter of whether David wants to sleep on a hammock in the kitchen. When you sleep and you have a sleeping area for a week, all your stuff congregates in the area in which you sleep, especially on vacation. So now not only is he affected with he has to sleep in a hammock in the kitchen, but now his stuff is everywhere in the kitchen. So now do you want to be in the kitchen? No, because that's kind of like David's room.
Well, it was also kind of our room as well.
All right.
First of all.
So the person who planned the trip had their own room and a closet and a private bathroom on a whole different floor. It was the only bedroom on that floor. But just a few feet away from the kitchen, there was... Let me tell you.
You're explaining it so cooked. Okay.
It is cooked.
It was cooked, but
So there's another room, and it's double beds. So let me give you the first issue with this room. We have kids. At the time, we had how many? Two
kids.
At the time, we had 2. So the person who planned this trip thought it would be a good idea. Oh, yeah, their parents, their kids can just be in the room with them. They can be on one twin bed and the kids can be on the other twin bed.
Mind you, Danny was like 6 months old. He was a baby.
This
He can't
room,
sleep on a bed.
the two twin beds, it's like the size of a dorm room. This room is not very large.
But the biggest caveat was that said room
had no walls
had no door.
or walls.
So no way.
no,
it had walls.
No, explain like okay, so
Go ahead.
it was like wooden cross beams.
It was a wooden barn door. But it was only the diagonal parts of the door, not it wasn't filled in. It was just an open air door, so it wasn't a real door.
So even if we are able to get rid of the kids,
no, we closed the door and it's still open.
and even if we are able to get rid of the kids, and someone watches the kids,
there's no privacy.
there's still no privacy.
So then we resigned to taking sheets and trying to throw them over said open air door. That is just leads right into the family room and the kitchen.
David's bedroom.
David's bedroom. And we all just lived in there. It was very cooked.
I'm getting mad all over again just thinking about it.
I was not mad. I just want to say.
We're on vacation. Like we
we were trying to be like team players. You know what I'm saying?
So now we have to check off on the details because I'm just like, I will take my family.
In her defense, she said that it was Slim Pickens and that was like the only workable house solution. We didn't pay for it.
We should have.
We should have just left and got a hotel.
Yes.
We probably couldn't afford to do that at the time.
We could have got a hotel. We probably wouldn't be able to stay at the Ritz, but we could have stayed at a Holiday Inn for a week.
Well, it's over now.
Yeah,
What's done is done.
But it happened, and it was this.
Honestly, I don't know if we've ever had a super positive.
What was my point with telling that story?
Dallas was a good Airbnb experience. That was great. Dallas. Remember, like the modern house? We had the Cybertruck. Remember the house?
Yeah.
That was a good experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's nothing bad to say about it. It was good.
There's something bad to say about it.
Other than that.
Yeah. So what was my point with the I got carried away.
You said once you experience a nice hotel, you don't want to, go back.
I don't think I said that.
You didn't say that? Chat, did he not say that? If he didn't say that, then we don't know what we're talking about anymore.
But yeah, for those people who are maybe even planning a trip with your friends in the Airbnb, I would advise that.
Charity's going to watch this tomorrow because when she misses, she watches it on Mondays. And I just want you to know that I love you and we're so thankful for everything that you do to make all of our trips amazing and a success. And we love you.
She's very hit or miss with the with the trip planning.
You're such a brother. Oh gosh. Okay.
But we have a little more time here. Let's go till 11:30.
Are you gonna play one
of
the videos?
They said she must have booked with her eyes closed.
She was really trying. I remember that trip. She did feel bad.
Sleeps 15 people, not knowing that one of the sleeping arrangements is on the hammock.
The hammock was actually the craziest, and David was taking so many L's that trip because he was trying to get he was trying to buy the new PlayStation, and he had put in his order, remembered to reserve it, and then they canceled his order, and he was so mad for like 2 days. He couldn't talk. Yanni wasn't there. He lost his PlayStation. He was sleeping on a hammock. He was in such a bad mood that trip. So yeah, he took the most L's.
Sharing, but I would also say, being married. Sorry, guys. Being married versus not being married, especially if you are trying to do it God's way and abstaining.
Do it God's way, guys. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, if you do get married. Because otherwise, you're just on that side forever. That sounded bad, but
It is sounding
I'm just
bad.
saying that, like, you know,
Uh-oh, he
it's
said, "Here we go."
it's such a better experience for me personally. But you know, there's nothing wrong with doing life with just, you know, Jesus being your Valentine. Nothing wrong with that, right? Floor is yours. Speak to the ladies, Beth. I don't got nothing, you know. Go ahead.
It is okay for Jesus to be your Valentine.
You don't even believe that. Don't say it that way. Say something that you believe, actually.
Listen, everyone's on their own journey. Like, you got to trust God's timing. And I think that that's one of the things that is so hard. I feel like this was so hard for me to do even before, like, we got together and got married. I think trusting God's timing is one of the hardest things. As a kid, like, I just wanted to be married and have a family so bad. Like, when I was, like, 9. Like, it was, like, my life goal, you know? And I thought about it
Well, you got it.
often. Yes, but I'm saying, like, at the time,
What would you do?
this is the thing. Can I
No,
say
but it's
can I say
easy for
something?
you to
Okay.
say. I just want to play a little, you know, advocate here.
Of who?
Singles people advocate.
Okay.
Because it's easy for you to say all of this, and you have 3 beautiful children and a wonderful husband. So what if you right now were 32 like you are, and you still hadn't found, well, not you still haven't got married.
That's why I'm giving
So
encouragement, because I think that
that would be tough.
No, I think it would be very tough, especially for me, because ever since I was 9, it would be from 9 all the way to 30. How old am I? 32.
Move, undo this one and push.
I'm
it
just
back.
trying to figure out what I'm trying to do.
No. Look right here.
This?
Yeah, twist that and then push it back.
Push it back.
Yeah, push it back. See,
Oh.
it'll stop falling. You've been adjusting it all night.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not like at the right spot. I don't know. It's just weird. All right. So I was saying, yeah, if I was my age now and I was still, you know, waiting and dating. The thing about me, though, my personality.
It's kind of cooked.
My
No,
personality
that's your
is-
personality. If you were still single,
I will be cooked? I don't think it'll be cooked. Not me.
it gives it would, if you were single at 32, like you, it would give the evidence of cookedness somewhere.
No,
I would
but,
be trying to figure out like what's wrong.
but see,
Why haven't
what I
you
see,
know-
what I see for most people, especially people who are a little bit older, who are single, and by older I don't mean like 180. I just mean like more mature, fully grown, have a life, have something going for them. I find that it's not always that. Sometimes it is that there is something, that there is that thing that always presents itself, and things don't work out.
Sometimes it's because someone just wasted your time.
Yeah,
that could
sometimes-
have and should have been the one.
Exactly.
And they
exactly.
You know,
But what I will say is that sometimes it could be a life event or something that really hindered them. Maybe it was a job that was very demanding for a long time. A lot of times I find that people maybe like lost their spark somewhere along the way. They kind of lost like their ability to be social, and they kind of became isolated more than anything, rather than something like being wrong with them. So that's what I find. But I do feel that if it was me, I feel like I would have a hard time, a challenge with that. Like, I could be honest and say, like, I think knowing my personality and how I was then, I would find that to be challenging now. But what I will say is that what I do wish is that I did appreciate my singleness for what it was at the time that I had it. And I think that, in no way do I want to go back now. You know what I'm saying? But when you have that time, that season is for that season.
why are you laughing?
Me?
Yeah,
I didn't laugh.
you are laughing. You be sincere in what you're saying.
I am sincere. I said I wouldn't want to go back. Obviously, that is a compliment to you. That means I enjoy being married to you. But what I'm saying is that not everybody can put up with you, Daniel. We talked about this. But what I'm saying is that in the past, like, when your focus is not on the present, and your focus is on the future of what you want it to be and what you wish it was, you totally miss the moment that you're in. You totally missed the moment. Someone said earlier, singleness is freedom. Like, there's freedom in singleness and there's freedom in marriage, but you have to understand and appreciate those freedoms for what they are. So if you spend your singleness wishing you were married, and then you're married and now you wish you appreciated your singleness, like, you lose each time, you know? So you have to learn to be a person who's content with where God has you at this time and in this season. Appreciate the growth that you're taking so that you can be prepared to be someone's spouse. And then, you know what I'm saying? You also have to be willing to be available, open, and meet people to be out here. Some of y'all think that y'all can live under Patrick Starr's rock and get married. Be for real. Sorry. I got a little heated.
Shall we move on?
Okay, fine. You don't want to add to that?
No, because the single people are tired of us talking about this.
Yeah, they're tired. I'm sorry.
They, you know.
What's happening?
She said release us.
I love y'all. Okay. All right, guys, listen.
All right. Are you about to say something else?
No.
Guys, I've been chilling. I'm like, you know,
I was trying to do good, and then I kind of got a little bit off, but you know,
all right.
You got to be aligned with God in every area of your life. That's married people too.
So,
are you taking questions?
I don't know. If you had a specific question, because someone said, you know, they want us to run back the finance segment that we did, where we need to just basically talk very practical about things that people are doing, and I believe I kind of probably went on a tangent and got pretty upset because people try to over spiritualize people try to over spiritualize stewardship, and they feel as if like you know, giving is going to override bad stewardship, and you know, your stewardship is just as spiritual as your giving and your generosity.
That's good.
And some people tend to think that finances, when you're a Christian, is some type of magic trick, to where you feel like you're just going to give and it's going to erase your bad money management and the fact that you just aren't really keeping up with things. So we talked about like, you know, budgeting a little bit, or, you know, more so like just keeping up, you know, knowing, you know, just being a good steward over your finances, knowing what's what. We talked about the true cost of owning a car, and, you know, we just talked about different things like that. But
I have a question.
Yeah.
Well,
before you ask that, anybody who had any specific questions dealing with that they wanted us to kind of answer, go ahead and throw that out there now. Christian is still on.
I know.
Two conversations ago. He's in the chat comparing and contrasting things.
Christian, make sure that your live is actually on the live part, and that you're not like 15 minutes behind.
He can't hear you. He's going to hear this 15 minutes after we.
I'm cracking up.
He would do that though. Join the live and not actually be live. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I dropped my AirPod. So, tell me this, Christian. Are you with us? He should be with us because when we start talking about
some grape jelly versus strawberry, Filet-O-Fish versus.
But he came into the singles conversation saying 6 more days. So, like, he was with us. He must have went back in time.
This is like that student in class that's like, it's like they're not being bad or disrespectful, but it's just like, we have moved on from earth science to math.
And you're over there like, so soil and water. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to see when Christian gets back with us, making sure he's okay. So my question for you, Daniel, while we wait for some other questions to come, is what are you laughing at?
The fact that he's going to see this 10 minutes later.
Well, he's clearly not. He's still talking about smoothies. Like, I don't know what's happening. All right, so what was one of our financial mistakes that we made?
Are you giving me alley for a specific one that you want to talk about?
No. I just know we made some. Sure. Okay, so when we first got married, we got married in October, and my birthday's in January. So I think me and Daniel, we might have went to DC to celebrate my birthday. I can't remember exactly what we did. But we have a spreadsheet that we use to, do our budget every month. And our spreadsheet lets us know, like, how much money we have left over that month. And so Daniel...
Before anything is spent.
That's
the key.
That's the key. We know how much
The money is all in the account, but there's bills that are coming up that money is supposed to take care of.
It's a sign.
So before that money gets drawn out, we already know.
You're covering your face with your hand.
We already know that $5,000 that is in the account, there's $4,000 of it that's already assigned to take care of certain things.
Right.
Too many people just look at their account. Oh, I got $5,000.
Yeah.
And but anyways.
Sorry. So basically, Daniel looked in our spreadsheet. He said, "Oh, my birthday's at the beginning of January, like not the end. So all of this is like at the beginning of the month." So Daniel's like, "All right, we have like, over $1,000 left over this month. Like, you can go shop."
I don't think it was that much.
It was. Then. I think it was.
I don't know.
And he's like, "We can you can go
Maybe
shopping."
we got paid 3 times that month or something.
You don't remember what the mistake was?
Something was in the spreadsheet that was the formula was off.
Right. So like we thought we had $1,000 extra.
Yeah.
But we didn't.
Right.
But we spent it thinking we had it, and then you realize, oh, the spreadsheet, something's wrong with the formula.
But I thought something was off because I was like,
yeah, he kept looking at it like, I guess we do have it, but like this is like a rookie mistake because we wouldn't do this now.
Yeah, I would be like, nah.
But at the time, we're like, okay, so we spent it, and not all of it, but we spent some of it. We didn't spend
most of it. I think we went to Georgetown.
Oh, and I think we got a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this trip. So we got a hotel. So yeah, we probably did pretty much spend all of it with restaurants and all that. And then
but
later,
YOLO,
YOLO. So anyways, we spent the money. Then later, we realized, oh, we didn't have that money to spend. And not only did we spend $1,000, but it also put us that same amount behind. So really, like, you're like down $2,000 in your budget because that $1,000 was for something else, but then we spent it. But you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, that was one of the early mistakes that we made. And we had to obviously learn from that. But I wouldn't say that was like a judgment mistake. That was more of a clerical error. But can you think of anything else?
Putting our kids in private school instead of public school.
Maybe like all these like different cars that we, since we're one, purchased over the years that we just dump money into and just let sit around and they don't really work somehow. Don't really drive. We never sell them for more than we paid for them. And then we just have them. And then like one day they're here for like 5 years and then they're just gone and then they're back. And it's just like thousands of dollars just like dumped into these motor vehicles that, don't work. So, yeah.
So any questions from the other week? If y'all have
sore spot.
If y'all have anything, we can talk about it. If not, we can go ahead and wrap things up. I'll give just a couple minutes if anyone has a specific question. But I think the main thing I was trying to get to last week was just like.
No, last week we talked about being generous, tipping, and stuff like that. There was one element of it that we forgot to bring up, and I can't quite remember what it is right now. It wasn't tipping. It was something else. It'll come back up again eventually. Maybe not tonight, but 11:30. So if they don't have any questions, they clearly don't want to hear that. I want to hear more about the car thing Beth was referring to. Well, if you must know.
All right.
Christian. Are you glitching out? Can you like put him in timeout?
Yep.
I'm cracking up. And I don't know what Nini's talking about either. She needs to get put in timeout too. Sorry, guys. We're just taking a second to look. Putting sports budget in our finances, like for your kids, like the sports that they're in. Is that what you're referring to, Joy?
Yeah, Nene and
You deleted all Nini's.
Nene and Christian are both in the gulag.
She said unblock me. She's texting us. She's blowing us up. Okay. Yeah, like you really do. You have to budget for everything. And I think that that's one thing that me and Daniel probably could do better on. Zara has all these like cheer comps and things. We haven't had to stay overnight anywhere this year, I don't think. But all that stuff costs. Like you got to plan. You got to,
man. But don't complain about it.
Yeah.
If you got kids and they start having all these activities and things that they need, it's easy to complain about like
I gotta
the
pay for
added
this and I gotta
expense
pay
of
for
all
that.
the stuff. One thing I'm in this season, I'm just learning like just don't. It can be a little annoying, but you just don't complain about it. I can say without even getting spiritual about it that it's bad juju to complain about.
I'll get spiritual about
stuff.
it. My mom told me that complaining is the language of hell. It's the devil's language.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? It makes you not want to do it. But I think that it's important because there's always something to complain about, but there's always something to be thankful and grateful for. And there's a lot of times that we just, again, perspective, we choose to focus on what's not going right and complain about it. And there's always something good. It's like when you complain about your kids, but they're alive and well. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always something to be thankful for. That they're exploring their passions. Yeah, it costs you money, but they're exploring their passions and becoming who they're gonna be. Like you just gotta look at it differently. So
does she think the second account was unblockable?
That is actually crazy. She made a whole new account. Keeping kids in private school, it's so expensive. I don't want to compromise the foundation Christian private school brings. Yeah, 100%. I think that this is definitely a tough one. Because it is such an investment.
Like, do you know the stuff that we could do if we weren't paying for private school?
But then, like, what would our kids be like? And not saying that they wouldn't be good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have anything against public school per se. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, people.
This is so cracked out.
Aaliyah.
This is
people who wish they could put their kids in private school and who that may not be a move that they can make. And you got to cover your kids by the blood of Jesus. You got to train them well at home and do that. But if you choose to make that sacrifice, for us, we want our children to be getting biblical foundation. They're at school a longer portion of the day than they're with us at home. So for me, I want to make sure that they're getting that biblical foundation, especially in elementary school, like throughout the whole day. You know what I'm saying? Not just in the morning and in the evening, but the whole day. So that's why it's important. Nene.
I'm vested now. I'm trying to see.
Daniel is like finna block every single account. This girl's finna have 17,000 YouTube passwords saved in her keychain.
I'm just interested if she's about to pop back up with another account.
Shoes, trainings, wristbands for games. Before I would just pay it, but putting money aside for when it comes up helps a lot, especially when it's coming up. Exactly. It's just a matter of being disciplined and taking the time to plan well. It can really save you from, a lot because it does. It just adds up. Why do you have 3 accounts? Exactly. She said number 4. How is she conjuring up these accounts so fast? Like, do you have a bot? Maybe we should all just go to stop her.
No, who has
Lene.
she been stalking?
Hold on, let me
who
go
has
back.
she been stalking with all these accounts,
There's real
bro?
people her message was retracted. Lene, did you have a question? I see that it may have been retracted. So maybe.
Yo, that is actually crazy. Yeah, I didn't.
This is real wild. How did y'all know y'all are financially ready to have children? Ooh, I love this question. So, well, first we can answer from our answer to that question. But the second one, the second part of that is going to be what I think that other people should probably do. Daniel? So, at the time that Zara was conceived,
sometimes
Daniel was in charge of our contraception. And Zara's here, so we all know how that went. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that we factored financial planning into our planning of having children. We would have loved to do that, but we didn't. Would you like to add anything to that?
there's a lot that I can say, but I just don't want to incriminate myself. But you know.
So let's talk about. So Zara was not planned, but Danny was planned. Dallas was not.
Dallas was planned.
Dallas was
I
not.
told you what I was about to do.
No. That was after you already had malfunctions with the contraception. Once again, you know what? We're not going to get into this because it's none of your business. But what I do want to say,
Dallas was planned.
Dallas was not planned. Why are you looking at me like that?
You keep saying that she wasn't. She was definitely planned.
No. It happened by accident.
It did not happen.
And then the deal was sealed so that we didn't have to blame it only on the accident because
It wasn't an accident.
We're so happy that she's here. So back to the question that Lene asked, which has nothing to do with these details. Listen, this is what I would suggest to do, because when it comes to having a child, you're never going to be as ready as you would hope or you would want to be. You're going to figure it out.
Hold up. I would say this to the married people out there. You know, God has blessed us, you know, those with good spouses, and you got a great marriage. I would just say that, like, you can get carried away. You know what I mean? And you can get caught up. You can get caught up in the moment. You get caught up in the moment.
What are you talking about? All right, back to me. Switch the camera back. All right, so this is. Are you gonna give real advice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think that you should kind of plan and have the conversations about having kids. I think that the most important thing, besides the amount of money that you're making or that you had before having kids, is your ability to be able to be disciplined with money and having good financial habits. I think that's more important than maybe what you will see. Mm-hmm. I think that a good rule of thumb, you know, even when we got married before kids, you know, you may want to see if you can save up a good little emergency fund. One thing with having kids, you can kind of live on the edge if it's just you and your spouse. You know what I mean? Because it's y'all, like y'all, you know, y'all gonna make it happen. Mm-hmm. But when you have kids, you want to have some type of emergency fund, because now you're responsible for another human who literally cannot take care of themselves. Yep. All right. So it is important, you know, try to have 10 bands set aside. It may sound like a lot, but, you know, this is something that you can kind of just, you know, put aside. You know, 10 bands kind of will give you, at least for most people, 3 to 6 months worth. You know, a lot of people can live at least 3 to 6 months off of $10,000. You know what I mean? You know, if both people were to lose their employment and you just fell on hard times, you don't want to have, you and your baby out there. But anyways, have some type of emergency fund in place. It doesn't have to be that much. You can literally base it off of, all right, 3 months worth of expenses, my rent, mortgage, just different basic things, electricity, food. What will it take me to be able to go 3 months? And that's always big because you're not planning on being on the streets 3 months, but sometimes you need a little bit of time to bounce back in between jobs or whatever if something was to happen.
Yeah.
All right?
And let me add something else too, because
Okay.
when you're a newlywed, it's also very different. A lot of newlyweds like live in apartments as they're planning to get homes and things like that.
Yeah.
And I will say this. You know your financial situation obviously better than anyone else does, unless, you entrust someone with that information to kind of get some guidance. You also have to think about your goals. And if having a child before you reach some of those goals might push the timeline of reaching those goals back. Because, again, children are a blessing from God. They do come with expenses. Obviously, you got to pay for diapers. You got to pay for wipes. There's a lot that you can do without. I just had my third child, and I did not have a rocking chair until my child was like 1. So, and I never had one the whole time. With my other 2 kids, never had a baby monitor. There's things that would be nice, but you can certainly do without.
And that we could have had, but we just had so much going on at different points with the different children.
Yeah,
You know
and I
what I
think
mean?
that there's certain
There were
points
maybe
in time,
other priorities or something
Yeah.
that broke that it's like, well, listen, we
other
need to-
priorities, and because Daniel and
Yeah.
I work together, there may be certain things that I may not even bring to the table or ask him about if I know that is probably not the best use of that. And sometimes probably to a fault. There's probably some things that Daniel probably could have really worked out and we probably could have did it, but I just didn't ask about it. Other things that I probably asked about and it just never happened. So, but what I do want to say is that I've seen it go both ways to where you wait until the situation is
Well,
perfect.
let me speak about that.
About what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, because I just want to point out before you finish that it's not just that. It's with anything.
Yeah.
If you're the type of person that wants to wait till everything is perfect, you got to realize, we got one life to live, and you will never be 100% ready for what's coming. That's even the whole purpose of faith. So even with this business venture, even with getting married, now, you should be sure about the person that you're marrying, but it's even there was a lot of things that we maybe financially would have wanted to have in place before getting married. There's a lot of people who just wait for the perfect moment and life will pass you by. And I want to say, even back to the kid thing or having children, that a friend shared this with me because I was nervous before having my first child, as a lot of people are, because it's man, am I able to handle this financially? And, people were talking about diapers and buying all this stuff. And I'm just man, we're kind of doing decent right now, but I don't know. He told me that when God blesses you with the child, God is going to give you the means to be able to take care of that child. Provision.
And he said that with children comes favor as well. That was part of it.
With children comes favor, but with children also comes instructions. Again, when we talk about favor and provision and all these things, it does not give you the permission to not be a good steward.
Come on now.
Because you won't realize the favor and the provisions if you are not a good steward over what God is doing. You will cancel out the blessings if you do not know how to handle what God puts in your hand. But when God blesses you with children, He will give you the provision and the instructions and the power to be able to step forward and do what it is that you need to do. That doesn't mean it's going to fall out the sky. You still got to move. You still got to follow instructions and do what's what. But you also have to realize it's not just you and your spouse's power that is able to provide for the child. You have God, who's provider for all of you.
Come on
because
now.
you're still God's child, and then your child is your child, but your child is also God's child.
Even more than your child.
Right.
Yep.
So God will provide is something that I would say, if the main thing is to be financially responsible. If you are financially responsible and you have some reserves, I would say don't wait for the perfect time to start necessarily having children. Now, if you don't have a place to stay and you're on the street, that's not responsible. But if you're doing pretty good and you have financial discipline, I would say the main thing, do you have the love within that marriage and within your heart to provide for the child? I asked a gentleman who had 2 kids. His kids are grown, and before we had Dallas, I was asking him, like, do you wish that you had more children? I'm just wondering. And he said that, in life, when you look back, they decided not to have more children because of financial reasons or just being financially conservative. And he says that he regrets it. He says that him and his wife had so much more love to give. Not that they regret their children that they currently have, but he said that they had so much more love to give. And 20 years from now, 25 years from now, if you look back, you don't want to be like, man, I decided not to have children because I wasn't making $300 more a month.
Yeah.
Or $500 more a month. That's going to seem like,
yeah.
That's going to seem insignificant type of decision to make later on, because you'll get to a point, and my prayer is for people to get to a point to where these little figures don't mean as much and don't dictate how you can live your life and how you should structure your family.
And that's the whole point of financial freedom as well, is that, like, money won't rule you. You know what I'm saying? Money won't tell you what you can do, right? And I think that, like, that's really important. Also, just to talk about the other side of it a little bit, I do want to say that, I've also seen having kids prematurely, in some cases, really delay the process of people moving forward.
But that's hardly ever because of prematurely.
No.
Is that a spider?
Where? Oh.
What?
It's a stink bug. Don't do that.
No,
don't look in my direction and be like, spider? Bruh, that's crazy. But
the heck,
most of the time when we gotta get the pray and spray guy out here. But
y'all, we have we have an exterminator that prays and sprays. So we call him
no, isn't that,
Mr.
is
Pray
that
and
not
Spray.
the name of his business?
No.
It's not?
No, I'll shout him out. It's called I think Johnson's High Tech.
I could have swore his business was called Pray and Spray.
No, but
he needs a rebrand immediately.
Hey man, he prays. Like, how can a bug stand up to
the power of God?
But that, again, see guys, that's the spiritual and the practical. I'm gonna spray the bug spray and do what I can do that's physically and naturally possible. Do the rest. And I'm gonna also pray to God that he covers any areas that I may have missed.
Ooh, you better preach. This man swung the mic away. Listen. He got up. He's gone. He said, I gave the word I need to give for tonight. Can I get a shout of praise? Where's the organ? All right, babe, sit back down. That was good. Sit down now. Come back. So
what we're trying to tell you is that in your journey with God and in building your family, you must spray and pray.
Yep.
Drop a spray emoji in the chat and some praying hands for spray and pray. Is there a spray emoji?
Hallelujah, somebody. I think it's like.
Is there a spray emoji?
It's more of like a squirt or like water flickers, water droplets. Yeah, spray and pray. But yeah, most of the time, it's not the finances themselves that I think are holding the people back. I think it's also the lack of following the instructions that God gives them that's also holding them back. A lot of people are stuck, not even for a lack of resources specifically, but the reason they have a lack of resources is because they have a lack of following instructions. I see a shower. I see a champagne bottle.
No.
The shower head kind of works.
No.
Because it comes out that little nozzle when they spray it.
Nah, that ain't it.
Oh my gosh. I think that's good. I don't think that.
No, that's not it.
Hold on. Let me find this other one
We gotta have a better spray
Let me find this other one I'm thinking of.
Nah, man.
Okay, hold on. I think it's this. This one. Like, is that it? No.
That looked like something I would have sent you. Like,
okay, all right. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, it is. Darnell, welcome to the chat. We was just talking about you earlier.
We were talking about Dance Dance Revolution.
y'all might not think Darnell is quick on his feet, but wait till you see him on Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I think you had finished what you were saying.
Hold on, let me delete my message because everyone is coming at me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it looked crazier in this chat. I think the shower head works. The shower head works. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to y'all. It wasn't what I intended.
But what we was finishing up with saying is that before I start talking about praying spray and all that stuff.
I already said it, but you weren't listening. I was just saying that a lot of times when the provision is not there, it's not because the provision is not available. It's because the instructions are not followed.
Yeah.
And that's not always, pertaining to just having a kid. Now, if you're like, can I say something?
Yeah.
If you're like really bad in debt, or like you're already struggling really bad, like, wait, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be stable, at least. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, you need to be married. Let's start there.
Right. And I think Montrell said,
speaking of stability, let's be married first.
Montrell said if you're on the street, that there's mad stuff you shouldn't be doing, including. He said you shouldn't be dating. And
get yourself together. But I feel like the cost of living is more expensive now. It's a sign.
One more thing.
It's a sign of fiscal responsibility. If you have concerns about, are we prepared financially to have a baby?
Yeah.
So I think that, again, for me, the thing that I would say is that not that money doesn't matter, it does matter, but your maturity and your ability to handle money responsibly, if you're able to save, if you're able to have good self-control when it comes to buying things, you and your spouse, those are the things that matter. And I would say don't allow money to make you fearful,
right,
of not having.
But be mature enough
to
be willing to make sacrifices if you're not in position to like live in the exact same way as you did before you had the child.
Right.
And then also just project a little bit. Like, okay, is one of the parents going to be able to come home? Would daycare cost the same as one of y'all's, incomes?
Yeah.
So would it be better for one of y'all to stay home, or what would daycare look like?
What does your support system look like?
What does your support system look like? Do you have
some people don't have to pay for daycare because you may have a parent or something who's able to watch the.
But you really have to and also you can look what are daycares costing in my area, just so you have an idea to kind of project. It is helpful, but again, you're not basing your decisions solely off one thing or another. You're also being led by the Spirit, and then be fruitful and multiply.
And be free.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shoot the club up.
Whoa. Spray and pray,
I I was hoping you picked up on that because that was a double entendre.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yo, pray. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Pray and spray. Or spray and pray.
Yeah.
Pray afterwards.
You can pray before and after. Pray and spray and pray, you know?
Yo, we gotta get off this. To all the husbands out there.
I'm wishing you guys.
I feel like I should be playing like altar car music.
I feel like we should be blessing some wombs. You know? Daniel would always come up to me and be like, I bless this womb.
And it's blessed. Y'all see the fruit of it. That womb is blessed.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Let's see some whales in the chat. Let's
I'll do the hook. I'm cracking up. Do a song.
Yo, that is so funny, bro. Oh my god.
Y'all are so funny.
Yeah, we didn't really have
I feel like
much of a show planned, but you know.
it was a good one.
Night, yeah.
We you know, we laugh like this all the time. This is just, you know, a normal day for us. I will say our trip was refreshing. Even though I miss the kids, like I do appreciate them more. Distance does make the heart grow fonder.
We gotta go to Miami.
I think we need to take more trips.
We gotta go to Miami.
Just appreciate your life more. You appreciate being away. You appreciate coming back. And, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
And we
tomorrow
work so hard.
It starts, man. Like, we got so much work to do.
Oh, also, we were supposed to put out a invitation. Remember? You said you wanted to ask the class to.
I mean, we haven't announced all of this to the public yet, but with the trampoline park and family entertainment center that we are acquiring, if you want to help us to renovate, if you want to just pop up and hang, like
renovate,
I'm gonna just be there.
If you're handy,
yeah.
If you like to clean, if you like to organize, if you like to throw stuff away.
Oh, if you like to, tomorrow, the stuff that's about to be thrown out, I sent a message yesterday, telling them like get your personal items, get all your personal items, and because we about to
finna be lit all the way up.
So if you want to be a part,
I saw your message, Kay.
Yeah, if you want to be a part of any of that, reach out to the Extra Credit page or our personal pages, or if you got our numbers, you can text us and let us know. It's gonna be the new hangout spot. That's where we're gonna be at.
And I just want to say that I think we mentioned this last week, but like this is something that like not only is it a business, but we're really looking for this to be like a community hub. We really want to create a safe space within the community where people can have a good time, have fun, have good food. But again, like it's a community driven thing, and so you can be a part of that.
Yeah. So hit us up. Like I said, that's where we'll be at. That's where we're going to be putting a lot into, and so I'll leave it at that. So it's after midnight, guys. We got a long week ahead of us. Thanks for rocking with us. Hopefully you're able to get some sleep before we got to turn this thing around tomorrow. Everyone have a great week. You got anything you want to say before I turn it off?
Thank y'all for being so amazing. Y'all are like our family, our class, and yeah, we love y'all.
All right. Good night.